The future isn't free in Captain America issue 701. In 1944, Captain America and Bucky go after Dr. Strazen, who has the final vial of super soldier serum he stole from Erskine. Before they can catch up to him, however, Cap stops to deal with a warrior woman as Bucky leaves to get Strazen. Cap fights the giant of a woman as Bucky blows up Strazen's helicopter. Finishing up with the villain, Cap reunites with his partner, who has captured Strazen and gotten the super soldier serum back. Finishing up his story, Jack Rogers finds his son uninterested in the story. Jack reminds him Captain America was his great-great-great-grandfather, and tomorrow he'll tell him one about Baron Zemo. Tucking his son in, he says that it's history he's telling him, not fiction, and his teachers aren't as smart as they think they are since history is exciting. Leaving the hospital room, Jack meets with his son's doctors, who say they have identified the damage to Steve's DNA and they don't know why a Rogers is rejecting the super soldier serum, since everyone before him was a successful recipient. Jack tells the doctors to keep trying and that there has to be someone who knows what is going on. Leaving the hospital, Jack heads through the city, now populated with human and Kree thanks to the two races coming to peace with one another. He is reminded of Cap's original super soldier serum and how now it is used as a common vaccine and benefits everyone from every race. Arriving at the White House, Jack meets with the president, who hopes his son is doing well. Jack tells him that his son is actually getting worse because the doctors don't know what to do. He hopes the president will allow him to declassify files on the serum's development and allow him to do some research, but General Purser says that that's above Jack's station. Jack becomes mad at the general, who says it's a matter of national security that he can't access the records. The president says Jack should probably leave, but wants him to know that he and the general think of him very highly and he shouldn't endanger that and just drop the subject. In 1968, Cap goes undercover at a concert where Rick Jones is performing. Contacting Nick Fury and talking about the current state of music, Cap finds some high-tech electronics hidden in the drum kit. Nick tells him to blend in with the rest of the crew, and soon he finds that Dr. Faustus is behind the high-tech equipment. Taking out a weapon, Faustus fires at two of the crew members, making their minds go mad. Cap makes his presence known after finding that Faustus is working with AIM on mind-bending technology. At the White House, Jack sneaks past the high level of security thanks to his vast knowledge of history and hacking. Getting into the archives, he uses his eyeglass to see the past through the recordings, seeing the general hide something in a safe. Jack doesn't find anything on the serum inside, but instead finds something in Kree language. Deciphering it, Jack learns that the serum isn't actually helping people, but breeding them for the Kree and turning them into sleeper agents for the Kree Empire and the General Purser. Jack's infiltration is soon found out as soldiers are alerted to the break-in. As alarms begin to blare, Jack escapes in a hail of gunfire, and escaping the White House, General Purser is told of Jack Rogers' betrayal, telling his men that he is now a terrorist spy and must be silenced. Captain America issue 701 was the beginning of another really awesome story from Mark Waid about Cap's legacy and how it's been warped in a very interesting and different way. While this story is definitely going to be a type of Marvel what if in terms of where it sits in the canon, which means it's probably not going to sit in the canon anywhere, I really like that we can explore Steve Rogers' legacy with his family and how they are both proud of their heritage, but also they kind of feel weighed down by it since Cap left this huge sort of undertaking in his name, and it's a lot to live up to for these people. I'm really looking forward to the adventures of Jack Rogers in this future, and I can't wait to see more of this Kree-controlled future. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.